hey, I realized that I don't have to actually narrate the thing separately. I can just play it and then just narrate it as I go along, which is a hell of a lot faster. I can tell you that much. It's really, really awesome. Actually, you know, if any of you who don't know, the process of making Pokemon videos is a hell of a lot longer than the process of making a walkthrough. I understand why people do walkthroughs, because you get to play a game and you don't have to worry about it. Like, I can just talk about the game while I'm playing it, which is really, really cool, because basically, if you've ever done a Pokemon Wi-Fi battle and you've narrated it, what you have to do is you have to play it on your flash card or anything else that you have. And by the way, we're in Kakariko Village, and then I'm just going to go pick up some items really quickly. If you drop down this hole right here, then I think there's bombs and different things that are really useful in this area. So yeah, there's some bombs right here. Obviously, you can use it and blow up this funny looking thing that you can see right there. That's a good thing to blow up. There's some rupees here, which are really useful in general. You never know when you need money in this game, and then most of the time when you need money, it's a really, really freaking expensive item. So I'm gonna go ahead and just bomb this area, because I don't remember what's behind here. I haven't played it in like I played this game in like a year, but I know where all the important things. I'm pretty sure it's a piece of heart, but yeah, a piece of heart. But basically, I'll be wandering around, and then I'll find all the stuff in the thing. But back to the Pokemon Wi-Fi battling thing. What you do is you play it on a flash card, or on your cartridge, and then you import the save file on your computer, and then obviously from there you can screen record it on like on an emulator, which is a really, really long process. And after you do that, then you have to stick that on something, and then you have to go ahead and narrate it afterwards. So it's like watching the same freaking battle 3 times. So it's really, really long. It's not for the faint-hearted. But yeah, I thought you get groupies if you pull on that one. Maybe it's a different house. But don't talk to that lady. She's kind of a bitch. Apparently there's a wanted sign out for Link right now, after he kidnapped Princess Zelda. Or he didn't really kidnap her. He saved her from death. By the way, this is the shack, and it has a ton of really good items in here. So that's why you don't just use your bombs for no reason. Just go ahead and drop a bomb here. You still got one left, and you can get a lot more bombs in here. So it does you a lot of good. See, there's some bombs down here, and then there's rupees. I think there's hearts and stuff down here too. And then, like most Zelda games, if you've ever played it, if you keep on hitting this thing, they get really, really pissed off, and they attack you in a flock. Anyway, I talked to that guy, and then he tells me where the heck the Elder is. I just realized that they used they didn't use Link as my name, which is kind of weird. But anyway, I'm gonna keep on referring to this guy as Link. It doesn't make any sense to refer to it as my name. This person doesn't do anything. They just run away from you. Not a big deal. This person's safe to talk to. She trusts me because, I'm just a trustworthy guy, right? Like, you can't not trust the guy who's wearing green. Unless you root for the Boston Celtics or something, then you can't trust them at all. Yeah, and for some reason birds don't die when you hit them with bombs, so that's fine. Use some arrows. There's other crazy things in this house. I think there's another chicken hiding underneath that pot, but I don't really care about chickens. Because if I can't eat them, and obviously since it's a video game I can't, then I don't care. Go down here, and this is kind of just a secret area. There's a chicken underneath here, and then yeah, there's a magic bottle. Just FYI for you guys. So there's one magic bottle, and then there's another magic bottle that I'll get later on in this video. But I forget if there's anything important in here. I think there's just an old guy. And then I'll save you guys the trouble. If you talk to that guy, he says that his son went off to the Promised Land. Actually, I'll just click on it and let you guys read it. But he's like, my son really likes to play the flute, and then he was searching for the golden power, and he got lost. So he went to the dark world, trying to find the Triforce, and he failed, and he never came home, which makes his dad very sad and apparently sleepy. So I think you can get a bug catching net over here somewhere too. Yeah, there's a little sick kid. You feel really bad for him, but he's like, oh, I'm feeling super crappy. I can't go out and play because I caught this really nasty cold. I'm pretty much thinking, just don't give it to me. But then he's like, wait, I got a bug catching net. If you want to catch bugs, and you can be cool like me. I'm like, alright. I get a bug catching net. Get some rupees. And that lady's kind of a bitch too. I would avoid her like the plague. And then I think this is the one that gives you rupees. Yeah. Here you go. In case you guys didn't know. Very, very cool. Little tiny trick that I figured out a long time ago. But anyway, I have no idea how to tell how long this battle or how long this video goes, so that could be kind of tricky for me. I gotta keep it underneath 15 minutes, but basically this guy lets you get a bottle for 100 rupees, which is why I've been collecting rupees. Like they're going out of style. So basically I have 2 magic bottles already, and I haven't even gone through a dungeon. I think this is really the main house where people tell you where stuff is. But this lady that's kind of doing a jig, she's like, hey, I just want to let you know that oh, you're looking for a master sword? There's apparently, she tells you the story of the Hylia people, and then like they passed down a treasure of the master sword, and that I was living in the forest, and then I'm like, yeah, okay, now I understand it. And then obviously I talked to that little kid earlier, and then he knew exactly where the village elder is, because if you go ahead and look at the map, it's marked on the map. It's way over in that corner by the desert, on the right-hand side. But I'm not going to head over there just yet. I'm going to go ahead and try to get a piece of heart that's in here. This guy tells you about a gang of thieves, and then there was a leader named Blind, and he really, really hated light, which is just kind of backstory into something later on in the game that you're going to go through. But good thing you picked up bombs, or at least that I picked up bombs at this point, because I can go ahead and just bomb this area. And I think it's just a piece of heart right here. Yeah, so that's 2 pieces of heart already, just in case you guys were wondering about that. And then to push this thing, I forget what the pattern was for that, but I'll try something out. That was really easy. If you guys ever get confused about that, that's a really easy pattern. I just did that on the first try. Didn't even mean to. That's nice. But, yeah, there's a dwarf. There's a dwarf smith over in the far corner that you'll run into, and pretty much he's missing his partner, but that's not relevant to the story just yet, so he's that way. And I think this is the sign that tells you that you're a wanted man. That's a picture of yourself, which means that they need to learn how to draw you better. That's like saying, hey, he's putting like a little dude with a triangle hat, and then saying, hey, there's an Asian person who's wanted. Like, that's a pretty generic hat. Oops. Didn't mean to drop that. Anyway, we'll make our way over to that desert. I feel like fighting people at the moment, so I'm just gonna go ahead and avoid them like the plague. Yeah, but this is back where your house is, and then for some reason all the guards are super mean now. You can tell they have like the scary like white eyes with like the black background. Like their pupils are white, and then they're like the rest, like the part that's supposed to be white is actually black. So it's pretty messed up. They look really sinister. I'm gonna get the hell around here. I don't feel like fighting all these guys right now. I have a really tiny shield, as you can tell, so it deflects nothing. It's pretty much useless. I don't even know why he's carrying it. But I think there's a fairy over here, so I'm gonna go ahead and heal. I feel pretty fail right now. I keep on getting hurt by people. This is the desert. As you can tell, I am in the desert area, so I'm really, really close by. And then here is the elder. So we'll go ahead and talk to him, and he's like, his name is Sahasrara. Whatever. He's the village elder, he's the son of the 7 wise men, and then he's like, he's surprised that I'm looking for the sword of evil's bane. And then legend says that only the hero who has won the 3 pendants can wield the sword. So do you really want to find it? Well, hell yeah, I do. So I gotta retrieve the pendant of courage from the East Palace, and if I can bring it here, then he'll tell me more about it. But since I already know about it, and I think I told you in the first video, whatever. I forget what's over there. I think there might be a piece of heart, so I'm gonna go ahead and bomb that. That are just useless things. Getting my button configuration all confused right now. Oh, that was really useful. They have bombs in here, and they got rupees, and there's more rupees, yeah. More rupees. So I'll head over to the palace, and I'll keep it really short and simple. This video just had the 2 part pieces, the bug catching net, the 2 bottles, and then obviously you gotta talk to the elder. If you brush past these guys, they get really angry and they start chasing you, but they take a long time to kill, and I don't feel like killing them at the moment. I gotta stop dropping bombs all over the place. Oh, gee. Yeah, see, they take a long time to kill, so it's really annoying. You gotta make your way over to the East Palace. I think I actually took the long way around. That was kind of dumb of me. Anyway, here we are at the East Palace, and I'm just gonna go ahead and stop this video right here. And then when we continue on, we're gonna go inside there, and, you know, obviously grab this stuff. Hell, he didn't even need to tell us a thing. I just realized that he marked every freaking pendant on the map. Like, we don't even need to talk to him again. What a waste. But, yeah, we'll go inside of there, and then we'll continue on with the story later.